JANAF is a major energy company in the Republic of Croatia which since 1979 has been managing an oil pipeline system of strategic importance for supply of 9 refineries in 6 southeastern and central European countries. The refineries can import crude oil via JANAF from OMIŠALJ direction as well as through northern land route, which provides high level of security as well as choice of crude oil supply routes and sources. JANAF is also recognized as the EU strategic oil pipeline through the project of common interest, JANAF Adria Pipelines. Besides crude oil transport, JANAF's core business also includes storage of crude oil and petroleum products. Modernly equipped and maintained, safe and reliable, JANAF oil pipeline system consists of a 622-kilometer long pipeline, having the designed capacity of 34 million tons of crude oil transported annually and the installed capacity of 20 million tons annually. The system also comprises of 4 oil terminals at OMIŠALJ, SISAK, VIRJE and SLAVONSKI Brod, with a total capacity of 1.54 million cubic meters of crude oil storage and 60,000 cubic meters of petroleum product storage. In 2009, JANAF bought the ŽITNJAK terminal for petroleum products in Zagreb, which has been modernized and upgraded in the meantime, so that the present storage tank capacities amount to 142,000 cubic meters. The company's registered office is in Zagreb, the capital of the Republic of Croatia. The OMIŠALJ terminal is located on the island of Krk in the northern Adriatic and is intended for receipt, storage and discharge of crude oil and petroleum products. The OMIŠALJ port is sheltered from the outbursts of strong wind and wave impact so that 2 tanker berths with the sea depth of 30 meters may accommodate even the largest tankers all year round. With the help of pilots and tugboats, the entire operation of maneuvering and berthing of even very large tankers does not take more than 3 hours. Tankers are received on 2 modernly equipped berths. To date, about 2,700 tankers have been reloaded without a single accident. Each of the berths has 4 unloading arms for crude oil and 2 for petroleum products, with reloading possibility of 20,000 cubic meters of crude oil per hour. Given the location and site development level, there is a possibility of constructing 1 more berth. One of the key parts of the OMIŠALJ terminal relates to the storage capacities of 1 million cubic meters for crude oil storage and 60,000 cubic meters for petroleum products storage. Pump stations represent a significant part of the OMIŠALJ terminal oil pipeline and storage infrastructure. All JANAF terminals have electric power supply from 2 independent sources. Turbine metering stations for both commercial and technological measuring of crude oil quantities also form part of the infrastructure, as well as receiving and launching scraper traps together with facilities and systems of protection of the environment, humans and equipment. Storage tank farm for petroleum products at the OMIŠALJ terminal consists of storage tanks with capacity of 60,000 cubic meters. Then modernly equipped road loading facility with vapor recovery unit, system for biodiesel adding, as well as other infrastructure in function of safe and reliable storage and environment protection. Bubble barrier laid entirely invisibly at the entrance to the OMIŠALJ Bay represents an efficient measure for the sea and environment protection. Modernized and constantly upgraded SCADA system enables the condition of the facilities equipment to be monitored and the entire crude oil transportation and storage system to be controlled day and night from the control centers at the OMIŠALJ and SISAK terminals. From the OMIŠALJ terminal, the crude oil is transported via a small subsea pipeline to the Ina Rijeka oil refinery. The main oil pipeline section connects the OMIŠALJ and SISAK terminals with major pump and relief stations of Melnica and Dobra located thereon. Pumps at Melnica operate in series with main pumps located at the OMIŠALJ terminal, thus overcoming the oil pipeline geodetic height at the maximum elevation of 927 meters. The Dobra relief pump station is located at the point where the oil pipeline passes from the highland to the lowland and has the function of protecting the pipeline by relieving potential high pressure. SISAK terminal, located in an industrial zone of the town with the same name, represents the oil corridors intersection for southeastern and central European refineries. It serves for receipt of crude oil from the direction of the OMIŠALJ and VIRJE terminals, its storage and further dispatch. Here the pipeline forks into three branches, one branch heading towards INA SISAK oil refinery, then the east branch towards Bosnian and Herzegovinian and Serbian refineries, and the north branch towards Hungarian, Slovakian and Czech refineries. Crude oil dispatch towards users is enabled by means of 6 main and 3 booster pumps. The storage capacities of 500,000 cubic meters for crude oil storing form one of the major parts of this terminal. Over the past years, the storage capacities have been repeatedly increased, which contributes to the enhancement of consumers' supply security, owing especially to the flow reversal of the SISAK Gola section, as well as to storage of compulsory oil stocks. In the SISAK terminal main building, there is one of the main control centers for control of the crude oil transport system. The VIRJE terminal is located on the JANAF route extending from SISAK direction towards north, from where the crude oil is transported further in Hungarian direction, yet also vice versa in SISAK direction. The section from VIRJE to Lendava has been out of operation since 2001, after the shutdown of the only Slovenian refinery. The flow reversal on the SISAK Gola section provides the possibility to all JANAF's users of being supplied with crude oil both from the OMIŠALJ direction and the Družba pipeline direction. The crude oil storage tanks with capacity of 40,000 cubic meters, together with pump and metering station, as well as systems of physical and technical protection and environmental protection, form the major part of this terminal infrastructure. The Slavonski Brod terminal is located on the pipeline section from SISAK to Sotin as key point of the east branch of the JANAF pipeline. The terminal serves as pipeline switching station as well as for transport monitoring, crude oil measuring and sampling. Metering station and systems of physical and technical protection form the major part of this terminal infrastructure. From this terminal, the crude oil is transported to the Brod refinery in Bosnia and Herzegovina and towards the Pančevo and Novi Sad refineries in Serbia. Immediately prior to the Danube River crossing, i.e. the state border, the Sotin metering station is located, serving for commercial measuring of crude oil. The ŽITNJAK terminal for petroleum products in Zagreb is one of the regional centers for petroleum products storage. JANAF modernized and upgraded the terminal with additional storage tanks capacities, amounting today to 142,000 cubic meters. Its reconstruction and upgrade, as well as those of other JANAF terminals, have been performed in cooperation with local companies, applying the world's highest environmental and technological standards. Today, the ŽITNJAK terminal functions with completely new and independent infrastructure that provides for efficient and reliable storage of petroleum products, along with the environment protection and safety and security of personnel and equipment. At the terminal, petroleum products can be delivered and dispatched by means of both road tanks and rail tanks. Road tanks loading and unloading are performed at the newly constructed and modern road loading facility with 3 loading islands. Efficient loading and unloading of petroleum products at the terminal is performed by means of modernized rail tank transfer facility. Significant gravitation area of petroleum products consumption, together with proximity of road and railway traffic infrastructures, offer opportunities for terminal further development. JANAF conducts its business fostering harmony with the environment and local community, taking special care for and respecting values of historical heritage, natural beauties and plant diversity. aim of enhancing operation safety, reducing risks and protecting the environment, the following is conducted continuously: pipeline inspections and repairs, regular maintenance of oil pipeline and storage facilities, physical and technical protection, system controls, modernizations and upgrades of SCADA, electric power supply system and other infrastructures. Improvements of the business operating system efficiency is achieved by applying the integrated management system and by managing the company in accordance with the requirements of international standards. The company tries to be a good neighbour and true partner in projects of local communities through which the pipeline route runs. The local community support is an important foundation for the company's good business results and development. JANAF, a secure and sustainable energy path for consumers.